So, I've been spending all morning crying. I fell asleep last night thinking about it. Stupid, there's no reason to cry, everything's fine. But this is an issue, I guess, that maybe other people deal with. I am in a relationship with a man that is a lot older than me. He's 18 years older than me. And so that means whenever I'm 41, he's going to be 61. Or whenever I'm 42, he's going to be 61. And so I've been you get scared. You get this feeling like that chances are one day you're going to be left alone. And I know that anything can happen, you can get in a car wreck or whatever, and that you can die anytime. But, death is really scary, and, for some reason it's easier to accept, with your family, and, your grandparents, and maybe even your parents, I don't know. But it's when you're married to somebody, and you know that, according to nature and according to, the natural plan, chances are you're going to experience this person's death, and, that's really scary, and it's so stupid because I'm worrying about it now. There's no reason to worry about it now. But I know that if I'm worrying about it, there are other people who are worrying about it, and other people who have worried about it, and it's something that people go through. It's something that people deal with. It's this personal thing where it's you know that your mom's gonna die. You know that your uncle is gonna die, but whenever you are married to somebody who is older than you, it's different. It's like you feel utterly helpless. You don't really know what. You're so terrified that you just want to. I don't know. You can't think about anything other. You can't think about that. I'm rambling now. I've just been having a really hard time because I fell asleep thinking. For some reason, it came into my head, and I've never thought about it like this. And you get that crazy feeling oh, something's gonna happen. That's why I'm having this feeling. But it's that's not true. It's just paranoia or fear. But that's the pain of it. That's something that, if you're getting into an age gap relationship, or if you're in an age gap relationship and, the person is 15 to 20 years older than you, and you're young, if you're 16 and they're 35, if you're 22 and they're 41, it's gonna set in more and more as time goes by, and it's gonna get harder to deal with, and you should probably be aware that you're gonna have to deal with these emotions, and it's not fun. Especially, when you're really, really in love with somebody, because I know that people get in relationships, and they're not, they're not as in love as they could be. They're, acquaintances or friends. But when you're with somebody and that's your best friend and you couldn't imagine going a day without them and you've spent every day with them for years, just even the thought of losing them is like, what would you do? What would you do? If one day, when you're 40 something and they're 60 something, what are you going to do with your life then? You know, you have to come to terms. So, I decided to just put this all out here. Because this is something that I deal with. I'm in an age gap relationship, and I mean, I'm the happiest fucking woman on the earth. I have the best husband on this goddamn planet. But it's times like these, whenever, you know, you're emotional. This is what, death is fucking terrifying. And this is the real issue. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like to be in an age gap relationship sometimes, and that needs to be addressed. How do you find support for something like that? I mean, how do you basically just have to fucking shove it down. You have to push it to the back of your skull and pretend that it doesn't exist. That's what you gotta do. Have a great day.